Join me today as I cook dinner for my family. Well, I mean, like my household. My family sounded like we were hosting, but no, just my husband and my kids. So I am making like a sweet potato, black bean taco bake, I guess, casserole, maybe. It's gonna be in a casserole dish, I guess. So everything is gonna get chopped up, put inside of this dish, and then baked in the oven. I am going to add ground beef to it just to kind of stretch out the recipe, but I kind of got inspired looking at wow, I apologize for how many times I'm saying I got inspired looking at a recipe on Pinterest, and I decided that I would add ground beef to it and then try to double the recipe. I have to see how much is going to fit inside of my pan, but basically it's taco seasoning, which we don't buy anymore because it's so easy to make at home. Cumin, paprika, chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and that's it. So like I always have those spices anyways, plus there's no added like yucky ingredients in there. So I use those to make like my taco seasoning. Then a can of corn, a can of black beans drained and rinsed, some salsa, sweet potatoes, and then it'll also have cheese. The recipe I saw said to cut up tortillas and put them also in with the mixture, which sounds super good. But I discovered recently, like even the cheaper tortillas that maybe aren't with gluten, now there's new phrases on the back of some packaging that I'm like, I can't get behind that. But it says like, you know, contains bioengineered ingredients. Who even knows like what that means? Slash, that's just a way that extra additives are put in again that, you know, we don't know about. If you haven't caught on to me and my nutrition journey, I have started like, I've been down a rabbit hole for a little over like 3 years maybe now. And so there's just some things like I'm not gonna, you know, add into our house anymore. So recently, like I saw tortillas were starting to go downhill. So I decided like no more recipes with tortillas. Of course, there are really good brands out there like Siete. Siete is a delicious brand. Oh my goodness. And they have tortillas like almond flour tortillas, cassava flour tortillas, but it's like $8 or $9 for a pack of 6, I believe. And just, you know, sometimes when things are tight, can't be spending that much on tortillas. So all of that to say, I'm leaving the cut up tortillas out of this recipe. But if you have no problem with, you know, tortillas and ingredients, pick up some tortillas because this sounds like it would be delicious put inside of there. So we're actually going to have this bake for dinner, and then I grabbed some Siete lime. Ooh, if you haven't tried Siete hint of lime chips, they are so good. So I have those to go on the side. And I just thought, okay, we have a little bit of Greek yogurt left, and the Greek yogurt is a great substitute for sour cream because it still has like that sour taste, but it's way better. So I actually can add that on top. Good. I'm glad I thought it. And then for me, always hot sauce on everything. So I'm gonna start prepping my ground beef to get it cooked, and then I have to chop up a bunch of sweet potatoes and get them going. So thought you guys might want to, you know, take a look with me what dinner is tonight. Another easy swap. This one took me quite a while because I was intimidated, but a cast iron pan. I don't know why I was so scared of it, but cast iron or stainless steel are like way better options to cook for. And if you have like, you know, the nonstick pans, I encourage you to look into what is inside of those pans, but slowly make some swaps out if you can. My cast iron I found at Aldi, it was $10, and I believe it's a 10-inch cast iron pan, and I was like, I need to get this. It was like a few months back that they had it. So I'm glad that I picked it up because I've gotten kind of comfortable with it and into a process of like, I pretty much clean it every night. I leave it on the stove and cook with it for breakfast, for lunch if I need to, or reheat dinners. And then at night is when I do like a big wash, a big scrub, and put some oil on it, dry it off. Said that backwards. Dry it off, then put some oil on it and put it on a low burner to kind of like dry everything out and re-season it quickly. And it's been holding up. I'm proud of myself because that was a a big jump for me, but that's what I'm going to cook my ground beef in also. Hope I don't get got by this onion. So far, so good. I feel like a little burn, but we're just gonna get rid of all of this before it turns full blown. We're not looking at me for knife skills, okay? Plus this knife is like $1 knife, so if you're concerned about me, I'm gonna be okay. Do you ever like read a recipe and you don't trust what the directions are? So I like scanned over the recipe this morning and it was saying like the sweet potatoes, like they're going in this dish raw, but they'll bake within like 35 minutes if they're all cubed up similar size and stuff. But I'm like, no, I know sweet potatoes, they take longer than 35 minutes to get like tender. Plus I need them to be like on the softer side so everyone will eat this dish and like it. Mostly saying that for Everly, who sometimes like sweet potatoes, she loves them, and sometimes she's like picking them out of stuff, which always shocks me because they're sweet, so I don't know why she wouldn't care for them, but we'll see if I get away with it today. Another nice swap, this salt, it's salty, but so good, and apparently has like really good minerals and everything to it. So it's ancient fine sea salt. And let's see. That's all I have to say about it. It's good salt. This smells delicious. I was just putting everything into a bowl so that I can mix it together, but it smells so good. I'm gonna bake this now. It's like a prep day, so next thing I want to make is hummus because I have some bell peppers that I want to have as like a snack. And then also the last time I made this hummus, the kids really liked it on a piece of bread with like butter, so it's another good reason to make it so that they'll eat it. But super easy to make at home. Garbanzo beans, drained and rinsed and drained. A lemon so that you can add some, what is it, like, not zest, sourness, I guess, like adding that brightness, as chefs would say, to the hummus, using salt and then some avocado oil. And I kind of just eyeball like the consistency and then taste it along. Although I can say the last time that I made this hummus, it was the best one that I have ever made, and I have no idea if I can replicate that. I do also usually throw in like a clove of fresh garlic, but my garlic is only frozen right now and I don't feel like waiting for it to thaw to add it in. So I'm gonna go without garlic this time and see. Hopefully it tastes just as good, but this is an easy thing to prep so that I have snacks and put it on toast for the kids. All right, the hummus is done. That's kind of like the texture I look for. It has like a little bit of pieces still of the garbanzo beans, but for the most part, it's dippable and it'll be good. So I just have to wash these, and then I'm gonna cut them up and put them into containers, store it in the fridge, and then there's an easy snack prepped for the week. Fresh air, sun, feels good. Squinting, there we go. And of course, my companion here. Always with me. Well, as long as the kids aren't around, so. Just hanging out. It feels so nice outside, / like if you're ever in a funk or like starting to feel sick, go outside, get some sun. It really like helps change things. Such love. Oh yeah. Alright, so here's what dinner ended up looking like. These are the siete lime chips, which are
is so good. But yeah, I did taste like the sweet potato. I kept this in the oven probably for like close to 2 hours, honestly, because as I
suspected, the sweet potato was not cooking like full through and becoming like not soggy, but like softer, I guess. So what I did for the kids is I just like heated theirs up in the microwave, their portion, and then I was able to like make the sweet potatoes softer. So for ours, it's just gonna have a little bit of a bite to it. So that's it. That was my day of kind of like food prepping a few things. I have a list like on the microwave of things that I still need to get done just to help us like grab things quicker during the week. So at least dinner is done. There's a huge pan of it, and I'm sure as we reheat it, like the sweet potatoes are gonna cook down more, but so far like the flavor tastes great, and it'll be something that gives us dinner for quite a few nights. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in another one. Have a great day, great night, great whatever. Goodbye.